After watching this game tonight, Chelsea won, Arsenal won, I must admit, Enzo Maresca is becoming a very tough manager. A very, very tough manager, and especially when he's playing against bigger opponents. All of a sudden, he's very tactful. All of a sudden, he's very strategic. All of a sudden, he knows what to do and what not to do. Because I was watching this game, and I realized that the script that he has been using against other bigger teams is the same script that he used tonight. In fact, it even worked better. The fact that, they got a red card in Moises Caicedo got a red card, and of course, they were one man less, but it still worked. And the script has always been the same. Number one, be as chaotic, because Chelsea was too chaotic tonight. Don't allow them to do anything. Be chaotic the entire pitch. Be all over. Put more energy. Play like 1.5 man in every player. Every player has to, put in more energy, more power. Be more aggressive against the opponent, and that one worked. The other thing, very, very simple. Don't allow the opponent to play their game, and it has worked every time. Because did you see Arsenal play their game tonight? We did not play our game. We tried, but it couldn't work. Even after Chelsea getting that red card, because Arsenal didn't look aggressive enough, because of the fact that every time we tried to even create from the back, Chelsea players were all over us. And bearing in mind that they were 1 man less, they were all over. Try everything we tried to do, they were all over. And then, after they score, Enzo Maresca changes the tactic. Now tells the team to sit back. And they sat back. The entire time sitting back. Every time they would sit back and wait for an opportunity to make those, those runs and of course those counters. And it is working for him. It has worked against PSG. It has worked against Barcelona. It has worked against a couple of teams, including now Arsenal. Because tonight, we didn't even look like the team that had 1 man extra. We looked like the team that was behind. I mean, was with the less, with the less 1 man on the pitch. But Chelsea looked like a more, aggressive team. Because if you try and even check on the amount of shots on target, XG, Chelsea had a better game than us. I must admit, yes, we've missed a couple of opportunities. Sanchez was good, and he was good tonight, the goalkeeper for Chelsea, because we didn't score. Every opportunity would deny us opportunities to score. But still, they outplayed us tonight. They played better, courtesy of what Enzo Maresca was able to do. And I'm not going to say that Arteta is not a good coach. He is. But on games like these ones, he needs to, come up with a different tactic that, can be can be able to match whatever that teams like this one play. All right? Because now, look, we lost against Liverpool. We got a draw against Manchester City. We've gotten a draw against Chelsea. And I really hope that this draw does not end up, getting into us, becoming one of those games that we will end up regretting by the end of the season. Well, we are still on top of the table with 5 points up ahead Manchester City, but I would have felt like we ought to have won this game. But you know what? That is football. Sometimes these things happen. And you will learn through mistakes. And I really hope that Mikel Arteta has learned from this mistake. And partly you ought to blame, the squad that he chose. And you can't, on that one, sometimes you cannot even blame. Look, Saliba got a knock on the training. There's really nothing much that he would have done on that. He had to play Insapi and, of course, Mosquera. Did they impress me 100%? No, not 100%, but they played okay. They were okay. The fact that we've only managed to concede 1 goal, they were okay. The only thing that worried me the most is the fact that we had so many yellow cards for the first time ever. So many of our players got yellow carded, and it really pissed me off. We are just lucky we didn't get that red card. But you know what? It is what it is. That is football for you. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you draw. And that's how it is. Good thing we didn't drop all the points.